think what defines good architecture is not what it looks like, but how it works, and especially how it works for the client. A room has a use. It could be a bedroom. It could be a living room. It could be a kitchen. If a kitchen was just a place to cook, then it might look like a kitchen in a small restaurant. But our homes have multiplicity of functions that take place within any space. And it's through understanding of a family, of seeing how they live, of talking to the mother and the father and the boy and the girl and the grandmother or the friends or anybody who participates in this family that allows you to design spaces that enhance their life. An architect, I think, is like a psychiatrist in his ability to understand people, but he's not trying to change them. He's not trying to help them talk about how they are so they'll feel better. But on some unseen, unwritten level, he's creating spaces that enhance the best part of this family or people or school or institution. You become my client and you're telling me about your home. I'm glad to hear that you want a bedroom that's 11 by 14, but I might try and understand what you're going to do in that bedroom. And are you a slob or are you super neat? Or do you keep your shoes on the floor under the bed, or do you put them in the closet? How many books do you have on the bed table next to you? Do you wake up in the middle of the night and look at your iPhone? Or do you take a shower early in the morning? These things influence what we create for you. If you invite me onto your land or into your house and ask me what I would do to make it better for you as you define it in an initial conversation, I will answer, I do not know. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know how high it can be. I don't know where the property lines are. I don't know what boards are involved. I don't know if we have conservation issues. I don't know if the Zoning Board of Appeals has to approve this or I can do it by right. What can I do by right? I don't know your economic limitations. I don't know your real goals and aspirations. I haven't been able to understand on this psychological level who you are and what you need. Now, if I can build up an understanding of each of those elements, each one is like a filter. And if you start putting these filters together, like a pair of Polaroid glasses that you would wear, the sun won't hurt you and you can start to see clearly. And if I wait until I have all these filters about the physical and psychological and economic needs of the project, then even if I dream your project at night, it will fit. It will fit because the dream came through the filter of all this necessary reality. I've been designing buildings on Martha's Vineyard for several decades. I have hundreds and hundreds of past projects, and I have a very fine education that came before that. There's an ability here to solve your specific needs and your specific problems with your economic aspirations in a way that is perhaps the best within the local community. And I say that from an objective point of view because I've seen over the years a continued string of successful projects. I can't think of a project which has failed. I can't think of a project that has run over budget. Asking the right questions, finding the right answers in the very beginning, and continuously through the process, understanding what everybody needs this work to do. It's a very sensitive social role that the architect plays. It's not a grand operatic design. It's not a slave to rules and regulations. somewhere in the middle, this skill allows all projects to be successful. And terrain seems to have been able to do that.